Hi friends, welcome back. And if this is your first time, I'm Nicola. Welcome to your healthy, happy journey. Guys, today is all about blood sugar. It is one of my favorite things to talk about and how to better regulate blood sugar. So are you a person that maybe crashes in the afternoon around 2 p.m. or 3 p.m.? Or maybe you have sleepless nights where you wake up with your mind racing or your heart racing around 2 or 3 a.m. Or maybe you have anxiety throughout the day, or your brain is really foggy, or you kind of suffer from that brain fog, or you're gaining weight, specifically in the midsection. If you answered yes to any of these, you guys, your blood sugar could really be out of balance. So today I wanted to share to you how that occurs and then some ways we can recognize these signs of blood sugar imbalance and how we can better regulate our blood sugar. So there are two types of people, two scenarios I want to share with you today, and I want you to think, which one am I more like? You wake up in the morning groggy, tired, and zero energy. Because it takes you so long to get out of bed, you rely heavily on coffee, but it doesn't help wake you up. That's when the sugar or even processed starchy carb cravings come into play. So you make yourself a bagel and rush out the door, only to be craving more sugar. Tired and hungry an hour later. So you run through the Starbucks drive-thru, grab a sugary coffee drink that's sure to wake you up. But nope, instead, you just crave more snacks and now you have a little anxiety. The rest of your day is filled with processed, starchy carbs, sweets, and more caffeine, leaving you to feel scatterbrained and tired all day long. You wake up in the morning energized, you don't need coffee, but you enjoy it. So you have a cup as you start your morning, making a beautiful whole foods breakfast, rich in all 3 macronutrients. You then get to work motivated, thinking clearly, ready to take on the day full from the morning breakfast until lunch, where you crave veggies and nutrient-rich foods. So you listen to your body. You eat in a calm state, enjoying your food. Maybe you grab a mid-afternoon snack and dominate the rest of your day feeling amazing. All right, so which scenario is more relatable? Comment below, I want to know. Guys, we have so many people that go through their daily lives eating a very highly processed carbohydrate diet, and they think that if they feel anxious, tired, forgetful, gain weight, it's all just part of life. I was one of those people for so many years, and it trips me out to this day to think that I just thought I was living my life completely normal. 20 pounds heavier, sleeping in, not being able to get up in the morning, having brain fog and migraines, crashing in the afternoon, all those things we saw in scenario 1. It's not normal. This is our modern day diet at its worst. This is killing us. This is making our quality of life awful down the road. Scenario 2 is someone who's regulated their blood sugar properly. They have balance, they have metabolic flexibility, they have sustained energy throughout the day, they have reduced stress on their body. This is the way we want to live our life. This is where our quality of life down the road actually is vibrant, right? There was this quote I saw that said, you wanna die looking as young as possible or feeling as young as possible. And it made me think, that's absolutely right. We're all gonna die. We're all dying. It is a disease. But I wanna die and I wanna get to that feeling my youngest, feeling vibrant, looking vibrant. And that starts with regulating your blood sugar properly. So I'm gonna share with you some tips to kind of start. We know the signs, right? Fatigue, anxious, tired, restless sleep, sugar cravings, weight gain, all those things are signs that my blood sugar just might not be regulating properly. So what can we do to actually start making a change? The cool thing is you can do these tips and it will be an actually very quick change, you'll see. So the first thing I would recommend is start writing down what you're eating. I'm gonna link below a food and mood journal. I know it takes a little bit of time and we're all really, really busy, but the data you collect when you write down the foods you eat and then how you feel after is mind-blowing. This is gonna be you becoming a detective and just looking at this. All right, I had this bagel this morning and then an hour later I felt like garbage and I had a headache. Well, let's think about that. Why? Then the next day, maybe you ate eggs, avocado, and some berries, and you felt sustained energy, no brain fog, no headache. The data is there. You just have to write it down and kind of play a little bit of a detective role. The second tip is making sure that you structure out your eating. You don't necessarily need to be grazing all day. I know a lot of the last 20 years, we've been told to just eat 6 small meals throughout the day. That's grazing. We need to give our body the ability to rest and digest and let our blood sugar kind of just chill throughout the day and not be constantly working. So that's one way, structured eating, making sure maybe your meals are spaced out and that they're big enough so that they can be spaced out. The third and final tip is making sure you have all 3 macronutrients on the plate. There's a reason why we have 3 energy sources that fuel our body. We have proteins, fats, and carbs. They all work together and they all work differently to help each other. So if we're eating an overly processed carbohydrate diet that doesn't have any healthy fats or proteins in it, we're seeing those peaks and valleys and those crashes, kind of like scenario 1. We don't want that. We really want to have protein and fat digested with carbohydrates to help better slow down the metabolization of that glucose. This allows blood sugar to kind of do this throughout the day instead of this. So those are my 3 tips. The food and mood journal is going to be the most important, and I promise you, if you start there, you're going to find some really cool stuff that you just weren't realizing. And remember, it is not normal to feel like crap. I did it for a decade. I felt like crap for a decade. Doctors told me I was completely normal, and I'm here to tell everybody it is not normal. This isn't the way you feel. You should look young and vibrant and not have weight gain and be able to maintain your weight. And that's what I want to do with this channel, is educate you and teach you the tools you need to be your best self. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I want to see you next time. Plus, I want to give you way more education. So have a great day and I will see you next time.